We ought to stick collectively and paintings at the positives. Bengaluru FC head instruct Simon Grayson. Bengaluru FC head instruct Simon Grayson expressed his feelings after a difficult defeat in opposition to East Bengal FC inside the Hero Indian Super League (ISL) on the Sri Kantirabha Stadium in Bengaluru on Friday. Clayton Silva's aim made the distinction for East Bengal FC because the Blues slumped to their 0.33 instantly defeated the season and feature now dropped to the 9th function at the Hero ISL table. Grayson referred to how the group have been having an actual pass at the sport earlier than conceding, and there have been masses of positives inside the in shape. The Englishman advised his facet to pace collectively with difficult video games developing and maintaining paintings tough to show round the results. Sunil Chetri tweets, at ChetriSunil11, we're placing our palms up, each one people in the squad, and taking duty for the final 4 video games. We're doing the entirety proper at schooling, which makes this more difficult to accept. I know, as fans, it should be getting honestly frustrating. All I'll say is please preserve the faith. Here are the excerpts from Grayson's post-in-shape press conference. A 0.33 defeat in a row. What do you watch goes incorrect for the group? I suppose as much as the aim going in opposition to us, we have been threatening extra than we were in current video games. We performed with a tempo, with and without the ball. We pressed inside the proper regions, and we exceeded with loads extra intensity. We had higher gamers at the pitch tonight. Bobby Hernandez turned into a steady risk. We simply haven't finished what honestly is the toughest part of the task across the 18 backyard container, hitting the goal and operating the goalkeeper extra. Most of that includes self-belief, and excellent as properly. That turned into in all likelihood the issue that turned into lacking in our game. There wasn't loads in the sport, and each groups have been having an actual accurate task and looking to win it. When they scored, my handiest sadness turned into the primary mistake Suresh Wanjam made. He should have cleared, and he turned into high quality at some point of the in shape. We were given punished for that, and after that, it turned into the most important sadness that we type of rushed matters. We panicked for a while. We were given across the 18 backyard container, and we crossed from at the back of the aim, or we took the shot from 40 yards out. It turned into incorrect choice making. The aim from East Bengal FC rocked us. However, we can't fault the gamer's choice and effort. I need to reiterate that it's as accurate as we performed over the previous few weeks, with and without the ball up, till we made the error and conceded the aim. A praise on Sivasakthi Narayanan's absence? He injured his ankle in opposition to Odisha FC. He had a touch setback in schooling the opposite day. Hopefully, he's now no longer a long way away. There are extra attacking alternatives who are to be had, and it offers us extra risk on the pinnacle give-up of the pitch. We want them. We're now no longer growing sufficient probabilities or being medical sufficient. However, we've got improved inside the final video games in which we now no longer regarded that threatening. We want to be ruthless, whilst we get into the one's positions, with a touch extra excellent as properly. The subsequent 3 furniture are a number of the maximum tough furniture. So what are your steps and phrases of bouncing back? Were given to paste collectively. We simply referred to inside the dressing room that no person else goes to forestall this run of shape apart from us. Me, the body of workers, and the gamers were given to paste collectively. We were given to take the positives out of what turned into a first-rate performance. Learn from the rebel into the final 15 to 20 minutes, whilst we conceded, and we pass again. Why can't we visit Mumbai and win? But that's soccer, and no person else goes to offer us a clean ride. It's difficult at this moment. We're getting punished for our mistakes. The final 3 defeats have all been by way of means of 0 to 1. That can occur in soccer, however, we ought to stick collectively, trust collectively, and paintings as a group. We were given to preserve the self-belief with anybody that we're operating with. How do you inspire the gamers whilst the group goes via a difficult shape and difficult suits are developing? Give them the positives. Leading as much as the aim. I suppose we have been pretty fine as we were lately. We have been passing the ball with accurate purpose. We requested the extensive gamers to take at the opponents. We were given gamers into the container. We have been handing over crosses, and we have been asking our gamers to shoot from the distance. A lot of these matters have been fine in our approach. We didn't take a look at the keeper sufficient. However, that includes a touch little bit of excellent. We ought to ensure that we don't panic whilst we make mistakes. We preserve looking to do the proper matters. I suppose East Bengal FC type of controlled the sport properly after they have been beneath me pressure. They have been taking place and looking to kill the tempo of the sport, and that takes place in soccer. We were given to address it. We were given to research from each rebel in. It's now no longer clean whilst you lose suits. It's difficult for everybody. But the handiest humans to show this round is the body of workers and the gamers being collectively again.